Okay, so today we had an explosive move with the SPY renewing its all-time high. In fact, today's reaction frustrates yesterday's top signal over here, but is this enough to mitigate the danger signs we are seeing everywhere? How do we proceed from here and what can we expect next? Well, let's talk about it in this video. If you don't know me, my name is Nathan, and here on this channel we talk about technical analysis and trading strategies without bias or guesswork, just sticking to the facts and technical evidence. So welcome or welcome back to the Finance Hydra channel. Now, yes, as we can see here, SPY is making a new record high. It is breaking yesterday's high. It is frustrating yesterday's bearish reaction over here, which was a very problematic one, because seeing a top signal below the all-time high area, which is clearly a meaningful resistance level for the SPY, is very problematic. However, today we are rejecting this bearish thesis for now. However, it is still not enough for us to believe that SPY is totally safe right now. All right, it is not safe. There is no such thing, because we, as far as I know, we have yet to do a meaningful, true breakout of this resistance level, meaning we gotta close way above this key point, leaving this resistance level behind, leaving the 565 behind, in order to materialize a real, true, convincing breakout. Otherwise, we still could see the SPY materializing a top signal in this area, suggesting a sharper correction. What's the catch? The catch is that even if we see a pullback over here, SPY is still in a bull trend, because we are still above the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart over here. So as far as I know, any pullback to this moving average could be just a harmless pullback in a bull trend. Remember, my friends, pullbacks are not reversals, all right? If we see SPY collapsing over here, okay, the 21-day EMA is gonna be our next technical support level. The bullish bias would still be intact. Nathan, what if we lose the 21-day EMA? All right, then SPY will truly enter bearish territory again, and then we'll see how to proceed. All right, trading is reactive, it is not predictive. We can't tell the future, therefore let's just stick to our most important turning points right now. And as far as I know, this resistance level is extremely meaningful for the SPY. We gotta break and close above it in order to materialize a real breakout. If we lose today's low in the next few days, all right, we're gonna materialize a pullback. If we lose the 21-day EMA, all right, we're gonna enter bearish territory again. Maybe we're gonna seek our next support level at 539. However, so far, so good. There is no need to feel anxious about it, all right? Let's just react properly to what we see. Do we see a top signal right now, today? Today, no. Today, no. There is not a crystal clear top signal yet. If we see one, all right, then we'll start thinking about strategies for it. But so far, the situation is still under control. Now, the QQQ also failed to trigger yesterday's top signal, because we failed in trading and the closing below yesterday's low, and we are on the verge of breaking the previous resistance level, 476 over here, by breaking and closing above this key point, which to me is a pivot point on the 1-hour chart, a possible rejection of a triple top chart pattern on QQQ. That could be the trigger point for the QQQ to seek our next resistance level, 484. In the best case scenario, this gap over here is going to attract the price, because remember, gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse. This gap over here could help the QQQ's price to seek the all-time high area around the $500. Therefore, we gotta watch out for these two main resistance levels, three main resistance levels, right? 476, 484, and the $500. If we see the QQQ losing the 21-day EMA, all right, we are gonna frustrate any any bullish thesis, and we're gonna enter a bearish territory again, suggesting a sharper correction to the 448 down here. All right, so far the situation is still under control. Therefore, let's keep our eyes open at these key points that I'm talking to you guys here on this video. Now, Nvidia is also trying to stabilize over here right above the 21-day EMA. This is quite interesting. However, in order for Nvidia to materialize a real, meaningful bullish chart structure, we gotta see Nvidia breaking the previous top level at 120, because the 120 is a crystal clear bullish pivot point. If Nvidia materializes a higher high, higher low, making a bottom signal over here above the 21-day EMA, making a low higher than the previous low and breaking the previous top at 120, making a top higher than the previous top, all right, we're gonna see this bullish pivot point materializing, and in this scenario, the $131 is gonna be our next technical target. As long as we don't see such scenario materializing, as long as we see Nvidia trading below the 120, well, it is gonna continue its short-term bearish sentiment. If we lose the 21-day EMA, well, probably it is gonna retest the 109 down here again. Meanwhile, we see Tesla on the verge of breaking its most important resistance level, 233. All right, this is the most important resistance level for Tesla. Only by breaking this key point, Tesla would be free to seek higher levels, just like Nvidia has a few targets above the price. Tesla also has a few targets over here. We could close this gap 245 or even seek the previous resistance level on the weekly chart over here at 265. Tesla resembles what we see on the QQQ, right? A previous top level, we see a gap above the price, which could help a bullish case over here, and the previous top level, which in QQQ's case is the all-time high. Tesla is still quite far away from the all-time high, but we see a similar chart structure over here, except that here we see an ascending triangle chart pattern. All right, therefore, either way, the most important resistance level is still 233, while the most important support area is the 21-day EMA, along with this purple trend line connecting all the previous bottom levels since August this year. Therefore, we gotta watch out for these key points before placing any trade. Guys, I cannot warn you guys enough about this, because there are always people who still have the mentality of trading is predictive, right? And they try to get ahead of the market by trading without confirmation. This is a very good example of what can happen to those people, right? You buy at the breakout over here very quickly, but as long as we don't see Tesla closing above this resistance level, it is not gonna trigger a bullish case over here. Trading is reactive, it is not predictive, and you need to trade with a strategy. I teach you mine for free, so that's not even an excuse anymore. Download my ebook on technical analysis for free on our Telegram channel and take advantage of the trial period to stay in our community for a few days, reading the book, learning in theory, and learning from the trading strategies I share with you in real time. That way you can learn in practice too, right? So we can help you with that. Just check out our website, link in the video's description. All right, now AMD is looking very well, because we are collapsing, we're collapsing, all right, we are just correcting, all right, but we are approaching the 21-day EMA over here, all right. That's a totally normal and expected movement. By losing the 21-day EMA, all right, we are gonna enter bearish territory again. Then we should wait for a proper for the proper moment to buy again. When this is gonna happen, I don't know, I don't need to know, but we just gotta watch out for this 21-day EMA right now. All right, if AMD breaks the previous top level over here, 154, we could materialize a possible bullish pivot point, and in this case we're gonna truly reverse the short-term bearish sentiment and resume the mid-term bullish bias over here, seeking higher levels like the 162, maybe closing this gap at 174. All right, however, as long as we stay above this 21-day EMA, the bullish bias will persist. All right, if we lose it, then okay, we're gonna enter bearish territory again. Now Palantir is extremely bullish. We are making another bullish reaction, but Nathan, today we are dropping 0.50%. Yes, we are dropping. However, today's candle is still bullish. All right, unless if Palantir makes a very intense bearish reaction in the last few minutes over here, closing way below today's low, all right, then in this scenario we are gonna see a crystal clear bearish reaction and a possible top signal getting triggered, because as far as I know, this candlestick pattern over here is a hanging man candlestick pattern. All right, the problem with a hanging man is that statistically speaking, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies, a hanging man pattern is a bullish continuation pattern more often than not. I believe 56% of the time roughly, all right? I don't remember correctly. Just take a look at his website, thepatternsight.com, for more information. But right now, as far as I know, this hanging man could be a possible double top chart pattern on the 1-hour chart on Palantir. And if this pattern gets triggered, then okay, we're gonna see a pullback on the daily chart. Any pullback to the $33 again, which is very close to the 21-day EMA, could be just a harmless pullback. Any bullish reaction around this area could be a buying opportunity, because the trend is still bullish. Pullbacks in a bull trend are buying opportunities, period. All right, if we see a bullish reaction, if we see a bottom signal, of course we don't buy without confirmation. Therefore, I'm extremely excited about a pullback on Palantir, because it could be a second chance to buy it. We missed a buy on Palantir over here because it simply exploded too quickly, too fast over here, breaking the previous resistance level. I was trying to buy in this support level. Our community were trying to buy near this support level, but it simply exploded. All right, so it frustrated our buy signal, but there is still a chance that Palantir will correct and give us another buying opportunity. Therefore, I'm extremely excited about it. On the weekly chart, we are insanely bullish. So if we see Palantir losing this double support level over here, we could see a sharper correction on the weekly chart. So it is always important to work with strategy. Therefore, consider subscribing this channel, because I'm here every single day talking about technical analysis, describing the technical events on the most important stocks on the market, talking about technique, strategy, technical evidence. So subscribe without bias, without guesswork, without assumptions, all right, without opinions. So subscribe to this channel to keep in touch with my daily insights, and click the like button to support me as well. Take a look at our website for more information about our services. Thank you very much for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.